Hey, welcome back. You know the old adage, listen to your elders. Well, that's what our money expert has done to share today's advice.
Yeah, Dustin Smith and Wealth Enhancement Group here with us this morning. Hey, good morning.
Hello, and good morning to you.
So I know that you've learned a lot from older investors who have sort of sometimes done things a little differently. What are your big takeaways?
Yeah, you know, I love asking people, especially that are in their 70s and 80s, like, what have you done well? What would you do differently, right?
Yeah.
And there is definitely a theme. You hear a lot of the same things. But one of the biggest things that I hear always is to start sooner. Right? Mm-hmm. Everyone thinks that the future is further away than it really is. We talked about that last week. And, you know, retirees talk about this always. So they'll be like, gosh, I thought I had forever to save for retirement or college, and all of a sudden it really snuck up on me. So number one, they always say start sooner.
What's something they wish they would have done as well?
You know, one of the things that I hear that they say often is that they wish they would have given more to charity or to family members earlier in life, right? So we talk about this always about, well, when I pass away, I want to leave money to my kids or grandkids. But I've had a lot of clients start to pass on money earlier rather than later, and they find so much joy in it, and they really see the benefit of that. I mean, if they can help their kids start a business or get a down payment on a home, I mean, that really brings them a ton of joy that they obviously wouldn't experience otherwise.
And that family member might need it more now than they would later.
For sure, absolutely.
Right? Planning for health costs.
Yeah.
That's got to be a big one, especially right now, it feels like.
Gosh, yeah. You know, if you were going to retire pre-65, so before Medicare, it can be quite costly. And that is another thing that I hear from a lot of folks. I go, gosh, you know, I wanted to retire earlier, but then I got to age 60 and realized that the healthcare cost was going to be so expensive.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't retire until much later. So that's another reason why they say, boy, I wish I would have planned for those higher costs, maybe saved a little bit more, or reduced my lifestyle in order to accomplish that.
What do these older investors tell you about work and how much they worked?
Okay, yeah, this is interesting. So I think that a lot of them sometimes feel that they might have worked too much.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when their kids were younger, right? You hear this often, right, where people are like, boy, I was just so focused on my career and trying to make everything happen, and then also my kids were gone, right? And so, you know, while working is important, they often say, gosh, I wish we would have taken more vacations and done some of those things whilst we had the kids at home.
This goes back to the whole, do I work to live or do I live to work?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about there?
100%.
How does that jive with them telling you, though, they wish they lived more modestly?
Yeah, so one of the things that I hear often is that when people talk about like why they feel successful in their retirement or whatnot, they often point to the fact that, you know, they just were able to, you know, continue to live modestly even when their incomes increased, right? They'll always point out, boy, we had some friends that every time they made more money, they bought a nicer car, a nicer house, and so on and so forth, and they never did. And during that time, they kind of felt like they weren't keeping up with the Joneses, right? But now they are later on in life, they're going, gosh, we've been in this house for 40 years. We're able to help our grandkids. We're at the college.
Yeah.
You know, being able to live modestly has really allowed them that flexibility in life that they wouldn't have had otherwise.
So essentially just living within your means and living comfortably and not necessarily, even though you have more money, it's putting it away instead of doing
it's almost living below your means somewhat even, right? So I always call it the suitcase effect, right? The more, it's kind of like when you go on a trip, right?
Yeah.
If I give you a suitcase this big, you'll pack it. If I give you a suitcase this big, you're still going to pack it, right?
Yeah.
Right? So as you make more, it doesn't mean that you need to spend more to be happy. You still get to go on that trip.
All right. Well, Dustin, good stuff. Thanks for sharing.